Girl, Applebee's is whack. They got me at $8. Girl, you mean you were making $8 an hour? I believe you. I worked at Dollar Tree, girl, and I was making like 8.25. I think I was making 25 more cents than you. And let me tell you, they had this little app that you could get, right? And that little app would let you pull basically a little bit of money out of your paycheck as long as you worked. You know what I mean? As long as you had hours and money to pull out, you could pull out a little bit out of your money. So that's how they got you though, because like me, I was, you know us, girl. We live day by day, so you're gonna need money here and there. You can't always wait till your paycheck. So especially every 2 weeks. So what was going on was I was staying at a hotel at the time, so I needed my money and I was dipping in, and by the time I got paid, girl, it was like my check was nothing. So like, it was like for nothing. So then, what do you call it? They want to say that, oh, there's places that are paying $15 an hour and da 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 da. Where? And especially with like somebody like me who, like, I have a past, dude. I have a background. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not like, oh, poor me. No, that's not what I'm saying. Like, I was just young and dumb, like some of us are. You know what I'm saying? Some kids, some people have better cards dealt when they're young than others. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. You say whatever you want. You don't know my life. You know what I mean? So, anyways, but yes, girl. I don't know why people don't understand that here in Texas, minimum wage is still $7.45. Minimum wage, I'm gonna say it again. Minimum wage is only $7.45 in Texas. So if we were getting $8, girl, they didn't have to pay us $8. You know what I mean? $8.25 me. They could get away with only paying us $7.45, girl, and it would have been okay. So that's the point. Like, yeah, there's some jobs that are paying $15 an hour or whatever, but where? And then again, if you don't have the experience, where are you gonna get it? I know some girls right now, some of the that they graduated college with degrees, and they can't even find a job. One that had she was a physical therapist and she couldn't find a job. Another one that I can't remember what she was, but basically they kept asking her for experience, but she just got out of school and they didn't want to hire her, and she was like, well, how am I supposed to get the experience that all of y'all are asking for? But y'all, nobody wants to hire me to get the experience. So, bro, I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I remember back in the day, dude, it wasn't this hard to find a job. All you, like, in 2 places, by the time you hit like 2, maybe 3 places that you went to go put an application, girl, you would have got a job by then. But even now, girl, even if we're making $8 an hour, even $10 an hour, we're not making it. You know what I mean? We're barely getting by, and you're still working those 40 hours. You know what I'm saying? Me and homegirl did the math for this one dude earlier today who was saying, people are just lazy, they don't want to work, and da 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 da. So we did the math for them, and I was like, when was the last time you worked? He was like, he just stayed quiet. Yeah, because you don't work, so you don't know how it is. And I said, homie, right now minimum wage is, again, $7.45. Let's say we get lucky with a job at $10, right? We work 40 hours, So homegirl did the math and da 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 da, and we ended up with only like, how much did you say we ended up? We ended up with only like we ended up with $1,300 a month, I think it was, and then we said, okay, so say you have $1,000 rent, so boom, take out that $1,000, that leaves you with what? $300. Okay, but then you got light, you still gotta pay. Say you don't pay water, so okay, you got light, you gotta pay. Then you gotta pay food. Okay, so that's just light and food. You only have $300 left. Okay, nobody spends $100 a month. Remember that $1,300 was a month that you were gonna make. So nobody spends $100 in a month on food. You know what I'm saying? So that $300, and then you gotta pay insurance if you have insurance. You have to pay health insurance if you need health insurance. I don't have a health insurance. Why? Because I can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't go to a doctor. I don't go to a doctor, bro. I try all the Mexican remedies, homie, because I can't afford it. So even if I did go, like, I wouldn't be able to afford the medication that they gave me. So yeah, everything is just so tied up right now that even if you make $10 an hour, you're still not even gonna make it. Right now, I read an article that homelessness is on the rise all across the country, and especially here in Bear County. And with that thing that Trump just did with saying that he basically made it illegal for people to be homeless. If you haven't really looked into it, dude, now it's a problem if you sleep in your car. It's a problem if you sleep in an RV. It's a problem if you have a van too and it's parked. There's nowhere for them to park. You can't park it outside of somebody's house. You can't park your car or even the RVs in the driveway of somebody's house. Like, so basically, we're not paying attention, but he's gonna make it harder on us, dude, or harder on the poor people. And that's just all it is, bro. Everybody thinks, oh, well, it only affects the homeless people. Yeah, but by the way things are going, bro, any of us are going to be homeless at any moment now. We're all living paycheck to paycheck, and all it takes is I'm a single woman. It's just me. So if I go down, say, God forbid, you know what I mean, I get sick or whatever, it's just me. Who's going to pay my bills? Who's going to go to work? You know what I'm saying? There's nobody else to go. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody is just a paycheck or a bad accident, decision, whatever, away from being in those shoes. And now Trump is making it even harder for the homeless people. He's touching everything, bro. He's touching everything. And why we haven't impeached him, I don't understand. But yeah, I'm sorry. I went on a fucking ramble on everything, right? My bad. But yes, girl, 7:45 is still the normal, and $8, girl, is not gonna cut it if $10 isn't making it. I don't know what we're gonna do, girl. I'm gonna start fucking selling waters, feet pics. I'm gonna sell Yoshi's feet pics. Yoshi, I'm gonna sell your feet pics. That's what's gonna happen, homie. We're gonna sell Yoshi's feet pics.